everybody. It's your girl Miracle Sims, and you are listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. It is September the 5th, 2020. And before we get into our daily dose of inspiration, I would like to give a shout out to, as you guys know, we had an episode of God, Sex, and Love air last night. And it was the girl chat episode. The ladies and I, we were talking about the music, video, and song WAP, as well as this whole idea of women empowerment and things like that. So if you guys tuned in last night, I just want to say thank you so much for sticking up, or staying up, to the wee hours and to watch it live. But again, as you all may know, it is available on demand. So if you go to our website and click on the flyer, then you can see all of our episodes that are currently available. You can see them on demand right now. But those of you guys that stuck it out with us and stayed up and set your alarms or whatever you all did to watch the episode last night at 11:30 p.m. It is greatly appreciated. So thank you so very much for that. Friends, I also would like to go ahead and, thank the ladies that was on the panel, or ladies that was on the panel last night with me. That was Miss Shonda English and Melva Reed Witherspoon. You ladies brought so much, laughter and energy and positive vibes and everything like that, and awesome opinions to the conversation. So I appreciate you ladies for that, and I'm looking forward to having many, many more conversations with both of you ladies, and everything. And also shout out to Righteous Boutique. I don't know if you guys noticed, but your girl was a little bit more snazzy than last month, I would say. And that's all thanks to Miss Tracy of Righteous Boutique. So shout out to her. We do want some feedback. See what you guys think about those outfits. This first outfit that you guys saw. If you guys check me out on social media, Actress Miracle Sims, you guys can go and let me know what you all think of the outfit. If you want to know my personal opinion, I liked it. It was very comfortable. Honestly, all the outfits she dressed me in, I was like, girl, listen, I ain't gonna have no money fooling with you. Because I want to buy all of these right now. But yeah, I thought it was very comfy. I thought it was very cute. And, she even accessorized with the necklace and everything like that. And so, yeah, man, let me know what you all think of the outfit on social media. I got several posts, on our page, God, Sex, and Love. Also on, all of my platforms of Actress Miracle Sims. Yeah, go just find it, y'all. Find a photo and just leave a comment or drop a like or whatever you guys, think of the outfit. Be honest, if you don't like it, like I ain't feeling it, that's cool too. Just share that. Because we do want feedback, and she does want feedback. So, yeah, we want to see what y'all think. And also, this came to me, and so I'm putting this on y'all. See what y'all think, giving you all a little bit of authority. I want to see what you all think about doing a male version of that conversation that we had last night. So if you guys want to hear the male perspective about the song and the music video WAP, then find it on social media again, any place, most likely on Facebook. I'm taking those that request. So go to our Facebook, find the post, and leave a comment or throw a like sign or whatever the case is. Let us know if you guys want to hear the men talk about that next month. So just let us know. All right. So, speaking of authority, I guess that's a good transition. Because today I kind of want to talk about the author. I guess I was inspired this morning. I guess for me, when I get 2 or 3, I guess reminders, or if I get 2 or 3 people that's coming, random people, for example, come tell me the same thing, or I don't know. I guess I see 2 or 3 being confirmation for me. So basically, long story short, I guess over the past few days I've been telling you guys how I've been coming to my topics and stuff. So I hope that encourages you all by sharing my process or whatever the case is. But anywho, it started last night. So last night I came across this quote that I ended up sharing on our page on God, Sex, and Love on Facebook. And the quote said, "God is still writing your story. Quit trying to steal the pen. Trust the author." So I was like, that's good. I'm finna share it. So I shared that last night, right? How about this morning during the prayer meditation? Shout out to the Soul Space app. The prayer meditation was along the same lines and the same type of theme in regards to, talking about the author and, our lives and everything like that. And so I was like, all right, Lord, well, let's go ahead and talk about it today. Now, as I did my little research and stuff, I really didn't find like a whole lot of information to share with you guys. Like not a whole lot of Bible verses and stuff like that. Like I guess over the past few days. So I found that to be interesting. There was a lot of verses that stood out to me, but it wasn't necessarily about this topic or theme. So I didn't write them. But anywho, so I guess one thing I decided to do was to, of course, define author. So the definition of author is a writer of a book, article, or report. And then I said, well, let's go deeper. So I looked up the definition of writer. And it says a person who has written a particular text. So, and you know how I am, or maybe you should by now. If a definition is like a writer writes, then I'm like, I need to go deeper more. So I actually looked up the definition of write, and it says mark, letters, words, or symbols, on a surface, typically paper, with a pen, pencil, or similar implement. So that's, I guess a really, really deep way to look at authors and writers and write in particular and everything like that. I guess when it comes to the earthly version of this. But honestly, I guess for me, these messages that I received was like, our life being the story and God being the author. Now, I knew there was a Bible verse that referred to God as the author. However, it's kind of referring to Jesus in particular. So again, if you're struggling with the idea of Jesus being God, then this might be a bit much. I don't know. But that's Hebrews 12:2. It says, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. So that was the verse that refers to Jesus as the author and everything like that. And then the next, I had to kind of like I said, I had to really, really think beyond the topic to get something to give you guys this morning, honestly. Because I guess I have things to say about the topic in general when it comes to this whole idea of just allowing God, like the quote was saying, trust the author. Quit trying to steal the pen from God. God is writing our stories, and so I know I'm guilty, right? I don't know about you, if you can confess that you're guilty of this, but I know that I have been guilty of trying to just make things happen, or trying to, I think more so for me, maybe it was like trying to find balance with allowing God to write my story, but then also, knowing that I have certain authority or certain choices that I can make or certain free will. I have this free will to make choices and everything like that. So kind of struggling with the idea of what do I just allow God to do and what do I, use my free will to do. And I think in general, we as humans kind of have a issue with authority. Obviously, I guess, it wouldn't have to be written for wives to submit to your husbands and things like that if there wasn't a problem with that, or not necessarily just a problem, but if there wasn't like some type of struggle with that and everything like that. And so, as the wives have, struggle, I guess, with authority of their husbands, and men sometimes have to struggle with the authority of God, because again, I guess I didn't write down the verse. I came across it today. I didn't realize I was going to talk about it, but the whole idea of, the woman submitting to the man submitting to Christ, and Christ being, in submission to God, everything like that. Y'all got to find that Bible verse for yourself. But, that whole idea of how it looks in regards to authority. I know a lot of people take issue with authority, and so I guess in a lot of ways, this is why we struggle with the idea of giving our lives over to God and to His will, because you just kind of want to just control your own life and everything like that. But again, those verses that say let's not lean to our own understanding and to, don't be conformed by this world and everything like that. This is just something to go deeper with, or just to just really, really think more about. But I guess for me, just sharing this morning, just hopefully encouraging, us all to just trust the author. At the end of the day, He is the Alpha and Omega, as it says, the beginning and the end. He knows all. So there is no need for us to worry or stress about our life. There's verses that confirm that too. See, now all of this stuff is coming to me, but when I was sitting there trying to find the verses, I'm like, I don't know. But here they're coming to my mind now. But even so, again, you have to look that up. I'm not just saying stuff. I would love to give you guys the verses and things like that, but I haven't memorized them, all the books and the verses and everything. But yeah, just this idea of authority, y'all. It's something that we all have to work on. It's not I don't think any of us are perfect when it comes to this, or being yes, I trust God with all, and I am this and I am that, because I guess even if you had that attitude, that kind of shows that you don't. I guess it's a humbling thing. It is something that we all have to do, at least those that believe and follow Christ. And it's like the whole idea of dying to self daily and everything like that. It's an ongoing thing. So if this is something you're struggling with, right? If this is something that you are struggling with, allowing God to just be the author of your life, then I pray that you are maybe that your eyes are open when it comes to this conversation and this topic. I pray that you go to Him and just repent for that, and then just commit to allowing Him to lead you and guide you throughout your life. But yeah, here's the verse right here I wanted to share with you guys as well. I'll leave the entire thing in the Go Deeper section, but I'm going to read verse number 1. So it's Romans. So in the Go Deeper section, it's going to be Romans 12, 1 through 21. So you guys can read that on your own. But I'm going to share with you guys verse 1. And it says, I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. I mean, there you go. Like, let's present our bodies as living sacrifices. I know that the things of the spirit, oh man, I wish I had wrote down all those verses now. I'm like, some of the verses that come into my remembrance, but again, they weren't necessarily about the topic, so I didn't write them down. But yeah, man, just the idea of like, we just really don't understand the things of the spirit. And then I guess if you're not a follower of Christ, you really don't understand the things of the spirit. And so, I just presenting this to you all this morning just as an idea that, this is all something that we all need to work on, that we can trust God with our life and with our story. He's the author, he's the creator. So, I mean, what else can we even say, I don't know, y'all. But anyway, I hope that encouraged you this morning. Let's get into the Bible verse of today. And that is Philippians 4:7. It says, "And the peace of God, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus." I mean, there you go, friends. I mean, that's just a little bit of confirmation of what submitting to God will do. It will give you this peace that passes all understanding. And I think that is good for us this morning. So, friends, I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day. And I look forward to talking to you all on Monday, if the Lord's will. Bye-bye. If you like what you hear, then consider supporting our podcast. Every listener that supports us for $9.99 a month will be entered into our monthly raffle for a chance to win a free gift. So become a supporter today.